Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 35 of 41 Days Healing Meditation Challenge. Let's begin our meditation practice. Relax your body, relax your mind, sit comfortably, close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your legs, take a deep inhale, exhale, inhale. Observe the air going in through your nostrils, reaching your chest. And while exhaling, the air coming out from your chest to your nostrils. Inhale, exhale. Focus only on your breath. Observe your breath. Focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Just observe only your breath. Focus only on your breath. Just breath. I love myself. I take responsibility of my life. Focus on your breath. Only breath. Focus only on your breath. Last 2 minutes, just focus on your breath. I take responsibility of my life. Do not open your eyes. Last 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bring your attention back to your body. Bring your attention back to your body. Slowly, whenever you feel like opening your eyes, rub your hands and slowly place them on your eyes. And when you feel like opening, remove your hands and open your eyes and look into your palms. So we finished our 35th day of 41 days healing meditation challenge. So let us give ourselves that self-love for finishing up 35th day and appreciate ourselves and give us that self-love that we need. So let's begin our book reading session. 13th chapter, the totality of possibilities. Each one of us is totally linked with the universe and with all of life. The power is within us to expand the horizon of our consciousness. So the author is telling that every one of us is linked to the universe. Everyone has that universal power, that universal energy. And we have to connect with the universe and expand our consciousness, the consciousness that the universe has. Now I want to stretch even further. If you have been on the path and doing work on yourself for some time, does that mean you have nothing else to do? Are you really going to sit on your laurels and rest? Or do you realize that this inner work is a lifetime occupation, and once you start, you really never can stop? That is very true. So, whatever the inner work that we start, the spiritual growth, the spiritual progress that we do in our life, once you start, this is a never ending process. You work, it is still going to be, until we die. This work is like a lifelong process. It is a never ending process. You can hit a plateau and take vacations, but basically it's a lifetime worth of work. I did feel that, at some point in my life, I'm like, where am I going? All the things that I have learned, is it nothing? Is it not, haven't I learned anything? It's not like that. Every day is, it's like our age. Every day we grow, right? There is no going back. The same thing. We feel that, we are stuck in life, or, we feel like we haven't progressed, but it is not like that. It is progressing every single day, and we have lot of things to do. Limitations learned from the past. There is an expression I like to use a lot, the totality of possibilities. I learned it from one of my early teachers in New York. It always gave me such a taking off place for letting my mind go beyond what I thought possible, far beyond the limited beliefs I grew up with when I was young. Being a child, I did not understand what the passing criticism of grown up and friends were just as a result of a bad day or a small disappointment and really weren't true. I accepted these thoughts and beliefs about myself willingly, and they became a part of my limitation. So the author is telling that right from our childhood, we face the criticism from our friends, from our relatives when we are growing up. And what we do is we start to believe all those things, those thoughts and everything, and we take it a part of our life, our belief systems and our thoughts right from our childhood and from a teenage. What the society teaches us, we hardwire all of them. So the author is telling that all of these things that which are like you're silly, you're dumb, you're not fit for something, all those things, what we do is we limit ourselves, which is not true. We have that unlimited power. We can, it is not just like when someone criticizes us or someone tells that at that point we accept all of those things, but it is not true. That's the author is that is what the author is telling. We set our limitations. We think this is what I can do, this is what it is, I cannot do more than that. That is not true. Limiting the potentials within us. Then there are some of you who think you know it all. The trouble with knowing it all is that you don't grow and nothing new can come. When most of us, when someone tries to tell you, you're like, I know everything, I know everything, I know this, I know that. When you are in that mindset, when you feel like you know everything, you cannot learn new things. Your mind, our ego mind will tell like, I know everything. And if there are few things that if you might really don't know, when your mind talks more like I know everything, the scope of learning new things will stop. You cannot learn more things. Do you accept that there is a power and an intelligence greater than you? Or do you think that you are it? You in your physical body. If you think that you are it, then you will be running scared because of your limited mind. If you realize that there is a power in this universe that is far greater and wiser, and you are a part of it, then you can move into the space where the totality of possibilities can operate. So the author is telling that we should always believe that there is a higher power, higher intelligence than us, than our mind. If you think that, and if you fall into, if you think and if you know that you are a part of this higher universe, then you can create more possibilities, you can create wonders in your life. That is called like the universal consciousness. Expanding our horizons. How do we keep ourselves from moving into this totality of possibilities? What else limits us? All our fears are limitations, right? We have so many fears. We don't know those until we encounter such a situation. We don't know that we are fearful of that, and those are one of our biggest limitations. All our fears are limitations. If you're frightened and you say, I can't, it won't work, what will happen? A fearful experience will come back. Judgments are limitations. Even the judgments are limitations. Limitations, what are exactly limitations? I cannot do this. I cannot do that. You are telling yourself that you cannot do that. You are upfront telling your limitation. So when we connect to the universal power and universal intelligence, you can remove all your limitations. From the starting of the book, the author is telling that we have that power within us. Just remove all your limitations. Just trust in the universe. You can do that. Only that commitment, dedication, and belief is very important for us to expand our limitations. Group consciousness. It is essential that we leave our limited thinking and beliefs behind and awaken our consciousness to a more cosmic view of life. The development of higher consciousness on this planet is happening at a rate faster than ever before. The other day, I saw a graph that just fascinated me. It shows the growth of various systems in this history and how they changed agriculture and everything. So, what is group consciousness? The rate at which we are evolving. See, at this moment, there is AI. AI is doing everything. See the consciousness to what point we are. Every day, day by day, day by day, AI is changing everything. Whatever we want, ChatGPT, help me with this, help me with that. ChatGPT is going to help us. See, it is developing our consciousness, our mind, everything is developing. So together, the group consciousness, the whole earth, that consciousness is awakening. That's what the author is telling. Agriculture development, industrial growth, information technology, all those things. Few years back, how is it? Now, how we are developing. That is the group consciousness, how it is all coming up. And along with that, so this is all the material world, like how everything is evolving. There is also the spiritual part of it. We are also reaching the new levels of spirituality. See, growth is happening everywhere. The consciousness is happening everywhere. At the same time, the spiritual consciousness, the spiritual growth is also happening. Our other powers. It is said that we use only 10% of our brain. Only 10%? What is the possible of the other 90%? I think having psychic ability, telepathy, clairvoyance, or clairaudience are all normal and natural. It is just that we don't allow ourselves to experience these phenomena. The other day, I was reading a book called Spirit Babies. There, the author has written the book. The author has clairvoyance. That means he can clearly listen to the spirits out there. He can listen to the voice, like what they're communicating and all. So the author is telling that every single person has the telepathy, psychic ability, clairvoyance, just that we we are not in that highest vibration or high energy vibration, so that we can connect to them. Say suppose there is a FM radio. When you tune it, when you set it to 101, 102, when you tune into that frequency, only we will be able to listen to the songs or news or anything, right? That means we are tuning into that frequency. The same way, when we are in that particular energy and frequencies, then only we can connect with the higher spirits, higher souls, and we can talk. That's what the author is telling. We are not allowing ourselves because of limitations. Our mind, our logical mind is limiting us, or maybe because of lack of knowledge, information, everything, we are limiting ourselves. So we do have a lot of other powers. Okay, everything is possible. That's what the author is telling. We can do everything until we believe that we can do it. That the chapter name is only the totality of possibilities. What are all the possibilities, and what we can do. I will quickly explain the whole thing in Telugu in just a minute. సో ఇక్కడ ఆథర్ ఏమంటున్నాడు అంటే మనము ఈ జీవితం మనకి ఈ లైఫ్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం ఏంటి అంటే చాలా లిమిటేషన్స్తో ఉంటాం, భయపడతా ఉంటాం అన్నిటికీ. నేను ఇది చేయలేను, అది చేయలేను, నాకు డ్రైవింగ్ అంటే భయము, లేకపోతే ఇంకేదైనా అంటే భయము. మనకి ఆ భయం వల్ల మనం ఏం చేస్తాము అంటే మనం ఎంతో చేయగలం, ఆ చేయగలిగినదంతా మనము ఆపేసుకుంటున్నాం అనమాట. సో ఆథర్ అంటున్నాడు, ఫస్ట్ ఆ లిమిటేషన్స్ అనేది తీసేసే. మనం యూనివర్సల్ పవర్, యూనివర్సల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ తో కనుక కనెక్ట్ అయితే మనము, దట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ అస్ మన ఫియర్స్ ని కానీ మన లిమిటేషన్స్ ని కానీ వీటన్నిటిని ఈజీగా మనం హ్యాండిల్ చేయొచ్చు అని చెప్పి ఆథర్ అంటున్నారు అన్నమాట. అండ్ మనకేంటి అంటే మనకి ఎక్స్ట్రా పవర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అంటే లైక్ టెలిపతి అంటే, ఇప్పుడు టెలిపతి అంటే ఏంటి? ఎక్కడో ఇండియాలో ఎవరో ఉన్నారు మన రిలేటివ్, అతను ఏదో అనుకుంటాడు, అది మనకి అది మనకి లోపల నుండి ఇన్నర్ వాయిస్ ఇంట్యూషన్ లాగా, అంటే లోపల నుండి వస్తుంది అనమాట. అది ఎవ్రీ సింగిల్ పర్సన్ కి ఉంటుంది టెలిపతి కానీ, సైకిక్ ఎబిలిటీస్ కానీ. ఎవరికో ఏదో బ్యాడ్ జరుగుతుంది, ఏదైనా జరుగుతుంటే మనకి తెలిసిపోవటం, అవన్నీ ఎవ్రీ సింగిల్ పర్సన్కి ఉంటాయి. కానీ మనం ఏంటి అంటే, మనకి ఆ ఎనర్జీస్ లేవు ఇది అని మనకి మనం లిమిటేషన్స్లో పెట్టుకుంటున్నాం మనం. సో ఏమవుతుందంటే, మనం ఎప్పుడైతే నమ్మమో, మనం లిమిటేషన్స్లో ఉంటామో, అవన్నీ మనలో ఉన్నవి కూడా మనకి కనిపించకుండా వెళ్తాయి అనమాట. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు బిలీవ్ దట్ మనము యూనివర్సల్ పవర్ అండ్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్లో కనెక్ట్ అయితే ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ పాసిబుల్. That is the chapter, the totality of possibilities. సో మనం లాస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద చాప్టర్, ఇంకా 2 చాప్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. లెట్టింగ్ గో ఆఫ్ ద పాస్ట్. మన పాస్ట్లో ఏమైనా బాధలు ఇవి ఏమైనా ఉంటే అవన్నీ మనం ఎట్లా లెట్ గో చేస్తాము అనేది నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్. we'll stop here and we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you all.